How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Tech Media Alternative. So it's been this controversy that Intel is locking overclocking of locked CPUs. So it's going to disable overclocking on the CPUs that are non-K version model, whatever you want to fucking call it. Anyway, so the reason why they're saying this is because sometimes the user will have no idea what they're doing, and they can damage the CPU, or maybe the cooling performance is not going to be good enough in order for them to maintain the overclock, and that will cause a damage of the CPU. Well, okay, let's get real, alright? Every new motherboard, right, since 2010, since the beginning of X79 platform, they had a software like ASUS all-suite software that I have running here at the moment, right? And this software works together with the fucking motherboard itself, right? It's all connected to the motherboard, right? Well, so what happens is there is a four-way optimization thing you have here, right? And it's going to overclock your CPU based on your cooling performance and based on the model of the CPU. So I have Intel 3820, right, which is locked, right? X79 still, like, very old too. And excuse me. And using this four-way optimization, I can overclock it to 4.1 to 4.3, right? That's how much I can overclock it on based on my cooling, which is I have my H100i. So that's going to be my stable overclock, for 24/7 use, right? But if you're going manually, then it's a different problem, you know what I mean? So most of the people that are not experienced with overclocking, or they just want to just quick overclock, will use this software, right? So software has got built-in protection to make sure that everything is running nice and smooth without damaging anything whatsoever. It regulates the voltage, regulates the temperatures, regulates the core clocks, everything is regulated here, right? So, I will show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so in ASUS All Suite, right, this is the latest version, you have a four-way optimization, right? So, as you can see here, click four-way optimization to automatically detect the best settings based on the actual usage. So it's gonna analyze your system, and based on the performance and based on the usage and the cooling will overclock your CPU, right? So as you can see, my core voltage is 1.3 volts, right? Anyway, let's click on here, right? Once you click on here, it's gonna check the fans, right? But I already did this, so we're gonna click start here. So actually, not gonna click start because I already done that. So we're gonna go advanced settings, right? Okay, so based on my performance, or my analyzing, right, I can overclock my CPU to 4.3 gigahertz, right? It says megahertz, but it's actually gigahertz. So I will show you guys CPU Z. I'll show you guys the CPU Z so we can have a look properly. Okay, so core speed 4.1 gigahertz, same shit. So as we can see here, I can overclock it, or based on what I have on my computer, I can overclock it to 3.9, 4.1, and 4.3. So mine is currently set on 4.1. So I can click on here and I can click start, and it's going to reset my computer and overclock, right? If the overclock is not successful, it's gonna just reset back. It's gonna give you something else. So I overclock my CPU for 3.5 to 4.1. This is my base clock, right? Base clock 4.1 gigahertz. However, I can go and with the turbo boost, it can go up to 4.3 easy. So what they're doing is they're basically just making up excuses, and they're forcing us to go and buy the unlocked version of the CPU, which is which means more money for them. You know what I mean? Because why buy unlocked version when you can overclock it and get the same performance, even better, of unclocked version? So as you can see here, this is my unlocked version. Sorry, this is my CPU. It's a Core i7-3820, 3.6 gigahertz. That's the original speed that I'm running it at. But like at the moment, I'm running at 4.1 megahertz. You know, which is fucking an enormous increase. As we can see here on Asus slow speed, it says it's a 14% performance increase from my normal range, which is fucking great. So that's what I'm saying. These softwares are working together with the motherboard to make sure all the protections are in place before damaging anything whatsoever. If it sees that it will damage something, it's not gonna go forward with overclock. Period. Simple as that. There is no. So what they're doing, they're just making up excuses, forcing people to go buy unlocked versions. It's more money for them. Like what I said to people, who cares about the fucking BIOS update? Don't even bother upgrading your BIOS. Fucking just stick with the current one. Fucking overclock your CPU, get a free performance boost. Why not? Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Why would you spend heaps more money when you can just buy something cheaper and overclock it and have the same performance, even better, of the more expensive model? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe for more. Thank you.